Alright, so if you look right here, we're going to go over the left side of the dashboard now. First button we see on our upper left hand side is going to be the trunk open and close button. Okay, so let me just stop the video here really quick. I realize that you may not have this button inside your vehicle because you have a base and you have a premium without the power liftgate. Don't worry, everything else is going to be the same. You will still have the dimmer switch, you'll have the VDC off, and you should have the lane departure notification and the pre-collision braking. Just ignore the other three buttons so that way you don't feel confused. That'll open it. Once it's fully open, you can press and hold again for 2 seconds, and that will close the power liftgate. To the right of that is going to be your dimmer switch. You can slide that down and slide it back up. Dot to dot is going to be the brightest. As you see, not a whole lot to give. All it's going to do is change the brightness at night when your headlights are on of the gauge cluster, the center information display, and the multifunction display. If you look to the right of that, you're going to have a smooth button. Doesn't do anything, doesn't slide, it's blank. To the right of that, you have the memory height button. If you accidentally depress it like the way I just did right now without setting it, you'll see your power liftgate will only open about 18 inches or so. Most people don't ever need to set this. However, if you do decide to put stuff on your roof, you have a small garage, let's say you have a small carport, you could set that so that way you don't accidentally open up into it and shatter your rear window or open it up and scratch your rear gate on a low garage door or low overhang. Then we're going to move to the bottom left side. If you look right here, this is going to be your vehicle dynamic control. What that does is turn traction control down so that way you can kind of like power out of like sticky situations or really slippery situations. For the most part, you're never going to touch that. Let's just pretend that it doesn't exist for most people anyway. To the right of that, you're going to have your blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert. Again, there's no real reason to want to disable any of these features in particular. Again, it's simply for like if you find it annoying or you really don't trust the blind spot detection, you can disable it. It won't harm the vehicle at all. The final two buttons, though, on the right-hand side, your lane departure notification and your pre-collision braking will want to get disabled. The reason for that is the eyesight cameras are only stereoscopic color cameras. What that means is they're two-color cameras. If you can't see, they can't see. That's why in very inclement weather, such as heavy rain, heavy fog, snow, ice, and car washes, you want to disable it so that way the vehicle doesn't erroneously hit the brakes and cause you to get into an accident when there was no reason to. The system does, however, do a fairly good job of disabling them on its own, but you definitely want to be preemptive so that way you don't end up in an accident regardless. To disable them, all you have to do is press them individually or together for 2 seconds. After that, you'll hear a beep, and then it will pop up on the dashboard. I will show that in a little bit.